For those of you who just saw that, no you didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, while everyone trickles in the door as we get a little bit of a slow start here today, everyone knows what time it is. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, adults of all ages, welcome back to Olympus Pro Wrestling. I am, of course, your host, play-by-play commentator, and owner of this fine establishment, Mr. Stephen Black. And as the title says, ladies and gentlemen, it is Go Home Week. Whiteout will be taking place next week, and we have a few loose ends that we need to tie up here today, as well as some very interesting hype for the show. We have both halves of the Synchro Championship match going to war. We have a Coliseum #1 contenders match, 2 Pick Your Poison matches, and another very interesting tag match that will happen on this show. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get things started today with the first of 2 Pick Your Poison matches, which for those of you who are not in the Discord, allow me to explain how these Pick Your Poison matches are going to work. So, Aiden Thomas and Pastel have both chosen their opponents for the other here tonight. This will also be held under Beat the Clock stipulations. The rules are as follows. Whoever can beat their opponent in the fastest amount of time will earn the right to pick the stipulation for their title match at Whiteout. And we are going to start tonight's proceedings with the challenger for that championship match, Pastel. Let's go find out who Aiden Thomas has chosen for Pastel to face. Oh shit, I just realized both are high flyers, and I accidentally put the same thing. I'm going to take a stab at this. God, I hope I'm right. And of course, I will be fair. Due to the fact that we need beat the clock stipulations, we are going to put 20 minutes on the line for this match. Let's head down to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, this opening contest is a Pick Your Poison, Beat the Clock match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Taste the Rainbow and the Kingdom of the Stars. He is the bodacious and badass Pastel. Now, for those of you not in the Discord behind the scenes, Pastel and Aiden Thomas had a little bit of a, I guess you could say, an acid trip as the next chapter of the Mythos dropped, hyping up these two battles for Whiteout, in which they will be fighting over the OPW World Heavyweight Championship. But tonight, with the unknown awaiting both him and his opponent, who on earth did Aiden decide to challenge Pastel here tonight? Because as people know, when you do Pick Your Poison in OPW, it can be any superstar from across the UKN, no matter who it is. And his opponent. You gotta be kidding me. He didn't do this. Yep, he did it. Pastel's opponent tonight, also representing Kingdom of the Stars, Megami Yura. Aiden, you bastard. Choosing Pastel's own girlfriend to go up against him here tonight. Now, was this a moral challenge for Pastel? Is he trying to physically challenge him as well by putting him against a former OPW Women's World Champion? I don't really know what it is, and unfortunately, there was another stipulation put in place that if either side walked away from their match, they would immediately forfeit the match for their opponent. And so this match must happen. Pastel, Megami Yura, bell has been rung. These two begrudgingly having to have a match against each other. Roll-up attempt by Megami, or by Pastel, I should say. Oh! Flying Tornado DDT missed. Okay. Here we go, lock up in the center of the ring. And Megami able to shove Pastel off. They both grapple a hold of each other again. Megami moving from behind, has Pastel in a waistlock, rolls him up. Kick out by Pastel, rolls in. Well, first of all, hello, Mara. And second of all, yes, I know. Big body splash. And here comes another big body splash. Off the ropes. Legs placed around the head. Nice head scissor. Grabbing a hold of Pastel. No, he busts out of it with those triple elbows. Megami rolls out of the way of Pastel. Pastel gets out of the way. They're grappling again. Obviously, this is beat the clock, but objective number one has to be to win the match. And now Pastel has Megami by the arm, working her over. Oh, that shoulder jammed into the mat. Oh shit, Pastel just got caught. Glitter bomb. Heading up top, looking for, no! There will be no swanton. And now throws her outside the ring. Points at the finger. Hurricane Rana to the outside. Bouncing on top of her, throwing down those shots. Aw. Yeah. Chop, kick to the leg, another chop, big calf kick. Tried to go for more. And, oh God, yep. Megami driver. Pastel heading back to the ring. Double sleds as she gets back in the ring. Makes the cover. One, and only a 1 count. Sizing her up, looking to go for the kill here. German suplex. Turns her around. Ripcord lariat. 1, 2, kick out. Double axe handle off the middle rope. Looking to end this quickly. She still kicks out at 2. Stomps right down to the chest, grabs a hold of her. Megami with a nice kick to the head, clothesline, catches the kick, sweep of the leg. Ah! The lift just making weird ass sounds. See on a different dimension. Oh my God, see on a different dimension. Megami driver. All wanted to go for 7-star lariat. Counter, down goes Pastel. 1, 2. And now heading up top. Pastel in trouble here. Double axe handle from the top. Rolling himself out to the apron. Shoulder block. Sprints to the outside. Pastel does get up to his feet. Eats a kick. Combos on the outside and cuts him down. And Pastel goes into the steps. Flares the hair again. Megami trying to be as gentle as she can to not necessarily hurt Pastel at this point. She hops over the ropes, kicks him in the leg, and floors him again. She's heading up top. Calls out to the fans. Hurricane Rana sending Pastel into the steps. Oh shit, here we go. The legs hit the barricade. W, the legs hit the steps. And the legs hit the barricade again. The thing that got me to get the sub wasn't better waiting 20 minutes for one. Oh my lord, Mara. Here we go. Oh jeez. Megami driver, legs hit the steps again. Referee at a count of 10, trying to drag Megami back towards the ring. Referee at a count of 11, scoop slam by Mira. Dragging Pastel back, throws him into the ring. It's cold outside, so everyone drives. Jesus Christ. Flips Pastel over. 1, 2. Pastel is able to kick out. But now gonna hoist him up onto her shoulders. Megami driver. 1, 2. Megami Mura picks up the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match is Megami Mura. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, all Aiden has to do later tonight is win his match, and he will be able to pick the stipulation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get into match number 2, which I just realized, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make a very slight change to the card here tonight. Not in who is competing, but in the order. For those of you who are in the Discord, match 2 and match 6, actually no, match 2 and match 5 are being flipped. Because, spoiler alert, somebody messed up and it was me. So, because I messed up, parody please. You all will find out why I messed up as soon as we get this match loading. Stormtrooper docking bay, Dagobah, Padme, or syncretic wedge until he's Poke2SO. Mon Calamari, West, Jensen, Star Destroyer, Meditation, Taco Donna, Scarab, Jeddah, Ahsoka Tano. Or I would say, if you don't know I messed up, then ignore this. Yeah, Shay. It kind of did. That was on me because I didn't realize something before the show, and unfortunately, by the time I realized it was too late to call an audible. So we're gonna roll with it. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, this is a OPW Tag Rules match. Introducing first, Ryan Simmons and Jamie Shinohara, the Northern Lights. Now, Jamie Shinohara is scheduled to challenge Nexus Storm for the Cerberus title at Whiteout. And then, of course, the tag team partners, Ryan Simmons and Reiner Blade. While Ryan is not involved in the Cerberus title, he has had major issues with Reiner in the past. And I figured the best way to get a little bit of hype going for their matches was to book this tag team match and see what ends up happening. Now, this match has happened before with the Northern Lights picking up the victory. However, with a little bit more steam and fire in for this match. I do not actually know what is going to happen here, but I do know it's going to be quite interesting when it does. Because if the Northern Lights can pick up another win here, that will be a huge disservice to both of the Cerberus champions. We're going to find out what's going to happen here. And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, they are your OPW men's and women's Cerberus champions, Reiner Blade and Nexus Storm, Night Raid. Now Reiner Blade in the back throwing a heavy amount of vitriol towards all 5 other competitors in that chamber match, as well as the owner of the company, not mincing words with anything he has said. Nexus Storm, though, has remained a little bit relatively quiet, but obviously that gold around their waist shows that Nexus is already been capable of defeating Jamie once for this championship, and at Whiteout they will clash for the gold once again. Can Night Raid get the W and advance their momentum towards Whiteout, or are we going to see a setback for these champions just a couple days before Whiteout? And of course you can hear the boos radiating through the arena. Nobody likes this damn team. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, tag team action. Jamie Shinohara going to start off against Nexus Storm. We're going to see a preview of this match early. Referee rings the bell. Nexus immediately grabs a hold of Jamie. Suplex into a neck breaker. And now immediately locks her into a Dragon Sleeper. Submissions are not legal during normal UKN tag matches. And, well, both of them missed. It is Nexus who is able to send Reiner into the corner. Lifts them up, and ooh, down goes Jamie. And here comes Reiner, calling Jamie up to her feet. Springboard, misses the Savate kick. Nice combos by Shinohara, moves Reiner into position. Oh! Wanted to go for the kick. Reiner ducked it and hits that spinning back elbow. Tried to go for more. Gina Hart with the Dragon Screw. Palm strike, forearms, big boot. Jamie goes back in the ring and eats a double axe handle from Reiner on the income. Tag made to Nexus. Who's going to climb up top themselves? Frog splash! 1, 2, and that forced Ryan in the ring already. Nice flipping senton. But beautiful clothesline by Jamie. Got popped by Reiner, but able to recover enough to hit that moonsault. 2 count, and Reiner's forced in the ring. Turned around. Oh! Beautiful rolling cutter. Punch. Big chop. Hooks up. Fisherman. Oh, shit. A little bit of a fisherman driver. Double sledge off the middle rope. Night Raid rolling here. We have not seen a single shred of Ryan in this match so far. Jamie's going to have to get that changed if they want to win this match. They're currently gets tripped up, and now here comes break the hand, break the fingers, just break something. Makes the cover, doesn't hook the leg, and only gets a 1 count. Oh, Reiner avoided Jamie's clothesline. And Jamie forced to make the desperation tag to Ryan, who hits a springboard crossbody. So far, that is a white hot tag. Ryan returns the favor, not even hooking the leg. That gets a 2 count. Reiner now picking Ryan up, and big super kick. Reiner turns him around, Titan Serum. Ryan eating back-to-back massive moves from Reiner. 1, and that is going to get broken up by Jamie. Lifeline has been ripped. Springboard moonsault right to the back. Blade pulling himself up into the corner. Clothesline. Here comes Simons off the ropes. Satellite DDT. Big flying Mayorana. Walks around Blade. Climbs up to the top rope. Went for frog splash and missed. And also, we finally get a response from Aiden, who simply says to Megami and Pastel, hear me out. Nice Shining Wizard by Storm. Ooh. Stood over Simon for just a second, did not get anything about it. Tag is made. Irish whip, double drop kick. Lunge by Nexus into a Rainmaker DDT. Huge move by Storm. And that's a kick out at 2. Reiner hops off the apron, allowing Nexus room to go to the top rope. Oh! Went for that clothesline, got caught into a power slam. out of their tag partner's playbook. Unsuccessful, but does manage to get a combo in on Simons, slamming his head into the mat. Irish whip into the corner. Big tag. Oh shit. Wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow cutter. Pulls him up to a knee. Runs off the ropes. Oh, victory roll. Super kick. Ryan lets out a roar. Covers Reiner. Reiner manages to kick out, but Nexus using the lifeline to drop kick Ryan. Jamie is... Oh! Jamie tried to let out a roar of her own. Got hit with that flying super kick. And she just manages to kick out. Reiner making a wise decision to make sure that lifeline stays where it needs to. Kick right to the chest. Springboard dropkick by Storm. Storm has Sheena Hara in position. Irish whip. Pop up cutter. Broken up. This is not good. No. Went to the NKO. Caught into a power slam by Sheena Hara. Managing to survive. Turned around. Double rotation moonsault. No water in the pool. Storm got out of the way. Shot to the face. Viner stunner variation on the ropes. And now forearm to the face of Simons. Oh! Sheena Hara wasn't going to let that happen. Dragging Jamie away from her corner. Tries for a shot to the face. Nice counter by Sheena Hara, who kicks her down. Try for a boot to the face. Unsuccessful. Rolling Thunder Stunner. That might knock Sheena Hara out of this match. It doesn't. She survives and kicks at it too. And now here comes the tag to Reiner, who is going to turn her around. No! Sheena Hara saw it coming, moved out of the way, however was not able to get that shotgun dropkick in. Blade in control here. Kick to the gut. Lifts her up in a powerbomb position and just throws her back and eats a punch from Ryan. However, not enough time to get her an advantage. Headbutt to the groin. Reiner went to the outside, trying to get a breather, manages to get Ryan to go onto the outside. And Reiner going to end up eating it here. Ryan sent in the ring. Springboard forearm to Sheena Hara. Big clothesline. Oh, Reiner was running after Jamie, goes back in the ring. Seems to be a little bit irritated with Simons. Punches him in the face. Hot shot, stunner. Oh! And a shoulder block to Jamie. Blade currently showing his dominance. Kicks Jamie in the face. He turns his attention to Ryan for just a second before frog splashing Jamie in the back, making sure he sees Ryan getting up to watch Jamie get eliminated. Reiner turns him around. Knee right to the back. It is now a 2-on-1 situation. Ryan looked like he might have been going for that super kick. Unsuccessful. Tombstone. Face buster. Simons is down. Heavy kicks out at one. Super kick. Body splash from the top, unsuccessful. Punch to the face. Trying to go for something big to get himself back in this match. Storm with a counter. Irish whipped into the corner. Big tag to Blade. And now Irish whip. Oh! Simons goes down. He has to roll to the outside. Right into the corner of Night Raid as Reiner just obliterates Simons with a Thunder Spear. He hops up to the top rope. Simons is down, pulling him up to his feet. Oh! Simons, victory roll super kick. 1, 2, Reiner grabs the ropes. Ryan going for a moonsault. Blade takes him into the corner. Clothesline, forearm, forearm. Backbreaker, God! Knee drop. Gibson the Nexus, oh, kick, flatliner combination. A huge series of moves, leveling Simons. Oh, Ryan rakes the eyes. Ryan rakes the eyes, super kick attempted, dodge. Here comes Nexus, Rainmaker, DDT. That might be it. And that is going to be it. Night Raid take the win with a clean sweep. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, Euro PW Cerberus champions, Reiner Blade and Nexus Storm, Night Raid. And Arena, first of all, welcome in, love you. Second of all, to answer your question, Reiner took out Jamie and Nexus took out Ryan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we have not one, but 2 Synchro Championship hype matches to take care of. One-on-one, as the women will face the women. The men will face the men. We are going to head directly to ringside. And to give you all context, these 2 teams will be entering together. And I'm just going to make sure everything's good to go here. All right, let's do it. Let's head down the ringside. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Synchro Championship match, height doubleheader scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, one half of the men's tag team champions, Pete Bryan. The OPW Women's World Champion, Jackie Hale. They are the Afterburners. Jackie Hale also scheduled to defend her Women's World Championship inside the Elimination Chamber at Whiteout, but tonight, her and her hubby, Pete Bryan, together, they're going after the Synchro Championships. Let's see if either one of them can get themselves a win here tonight over the Synchro Champions, who are fucking amazing in their own right. Their opponents this evening, the Miriam Simmons and Zach. They are your UKN Synchro Champions. Hi hopes! Zach and Miriam Simmons won the Synchro Championships at the end of the inaugural Synchro tournament and have not released these championships to anybody so far. The Afterburners will be next on the list of challengers at Whiteout. We're going to see if they can keep the tag titles at Whiteout, but tonight, with a doubleheader of hype, Miriam Simmons is going to start off facing off against Jackie Hale. Let's find out what's going to end up happening here. Here we go, starting it out. Jackie Hale's going to take on Miri Simmons. Referee, ring the bell. They meet in the center of the ring. Jackie turns her around, grabs her from behind. Attempts to roll her up immediately. Bites out of it. One. Hale able to lift herself up into a backslide. And nothing comes of it. Irish whip attempted. Simmons in control now. Snaps off a beautiful Hurricane Rana. Double spring. Moonsault. Right to the OPW World Champion. And now takes a bow. Tries to drop the leg. Hale moves out of the way. Hits her with a drop kick. Stomps her right in the leg. Simmons able to push her away. Now, do not take credit away from Miriam Simmons. She is a hell of a tag team competitor, but she is also a former FTW World Phoenix champion, so do not take anything away from her. This should be a hell of a match. Hale going up top. Drops the leg across the throat. Sizing her up. Knee lift. Clothesline. Grabbing the arm. Step over. Monkey sweep. Stomp right to the leg. Grabs the legs, twists her up. Zach trying to encourage Mary in the corner as Hale gonna stomp her head into the mat. Mary sitting in the corner. Hale running off the ropes. Hits her with a knee to the side of the head. Throws her towards the center of the ring. She's gonna make the cover. And Mary with a very strong kick out at 1. Oh, kick is caught. Might have been looking for that stunner. Schoolgirl super kick. 1, 2. Kick out by Hale. Double spring moonsault. Hale crawling up to her feet in the corner, but that is not a good idea when you're facing Mary. 360 splash, hits. Nice kick. Boing, boing, boing. A standing 450. Looks like she might have tripped up just a little bit. I have no idea, Arena. I have no idea. But here comes Mary into a highlight reel. 1. And did the referee get bumped? I don't know what's going on here, but back to the match. Knee right to the arm. Big kick right to the spine. Sits her up. Puts her up to a knee. Runs off the ropes. Sliding clothesline. Turns her around. Hale able to get up to her feet. Coffin drop. Heading up to the top rope again. Trying for the Meteora. Her knees ate the canvas. Irish whip attempted. No. Hale gets the advantage. Pele kick. Grabs her and throws her down by the hair. Pete trying to hype up the crowd for Jackie as she levels Mary with those shots. Oh, rolling thunder stunner out of nowhere. Catches her highlight reel. 1, 2. Hale kicks out. Crowd chanting one more time. Oh, she tried to go for the clothesline and got yeeted over the top rope by Hale. Hale now thrown back inside the ring. She is struggling against Mary. Snapped off a Springer Hurricane Rana. Oh, tilt-a-whirl facebuster. Jackie looking to surprise Mary, and she got the ropes. Mary is down. Hale, springboard, suplex kick. And this is not looking good for Mary. Kick to the gut. Sunrise. Sunset. Makes the cover. Deep leg hook. And Mary kicks out. Oh, Hale look to go in. Here comes a highlight reel. 1, 2. Jackie kicked out again at 2.9. Off the middle rope. Shooting star. And wait, what is Pete doing? Pete causing a distraction. Jackie nearly gets the win. That distraction allowed her enough time to get her win back in her. Stun, dog, millionaire. Jackie tried to throw Miri back inside the ring. Miri saying it's over. All slips under. Tornado enziguri. Runs off the ropes. Tries for a sliding kick. Punch to the gut. JKO! 1, 2. Miri got the ropes again. Kick to the knee. Jackie tried to drop the leg. Sent onto the back instead. Kicked away. Big chop to the face. Northern Lights into brain buster. Makes the cover again. 1, 2. Jackie Hale picks up the win thanks to the help of Pete Bryan. Oh boy, I don't think Miri's gonna be happy, nor is her partner Zach. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, I did say this was gonna be a doubleheader, so we're gonna rock directly into the second match. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pete Bryan taking on Zach in the second half of this doubleheader. Springboard sling blade by Zach. Big punch into the corner after the referee broke that up. Elbow out of the corner. Knee. Spin kick to the gut. But it did not matter as Pete clubs him down to the mat. Grabs the foot. DDTs the foot. Tried to go for a stomp to the ankle. Zach hits him with a kick. Punches him in the face. Lock up again. Here comes another lockup by these two. Zach pushes him away. Went for a clothesline. Pete rolls him up from behind. and only gets a 1 count off of it. Oh, nice Mongolian chop there. Follows it up by a nice power slam off of the Irish whip. Only gets a 1 count off of it. Tries for that snap elbow. Oh! Zach looking to roll for something, got kicked in the face. Springboard. Clothesline, glancing shot. But it is enough to take Zach down for the time being. Grabs the arm, steps over once, twice, and jams the shoulder into the mat. Heading up to the top rope. Zach is down. Gets up to his feet. Crossbody off the top. And flying DDT. 1, 2. He gets Zach up to his feet, locks in the butterfly into a backbreaker. Pete says it's over. Up onto the shoulders. No! Zach able to slide his way off. Pete maintains control, gets some elbows into the spine. Zach goes down. Pete up top again. Oh! But Zach got up to his feet, knocked Pete up the top rope, and now heading out to the apron. Springboard. Clothesline. He also glances at, but it is enough to take Pete down. Oh. Oh shit. Grabs a hold of him. Victory roll. Pete rolls back. 1, 2. Rolls through again. 1. And a kick out. Step over. Monkey flip. Zach moving over into the corner. Gonna try to hit that patented running knee. He does. Lands it flush. 1, 2. Kick out. Turns him around, and there's those rapid punches right to the side of the skull. Zach getting a little vicious here. Hits a springboard moonsault. And now Jackie up on the apron, distracting Zach. He was able to use that to take advantage for the time being. Oh, Zach gonna go off the top rope, but Jackie's still standing there. Oh! Now Zach, slice spread on the outside, which he proceeds to no-sell. Brian up to the top rope. Double axe handle to the back. He trying to size up what to do next. Kick to the gut. Knee lift into a Zach attack. Pushes Pete down. 1, 2. He kicks out. Now Jackie got up on the ropes again. Zach up to the middle rope. His butt ends up eating the canvas. But does manage to push Pete away. He's going to make a quick cover. 1, 2. Zach gets the win. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match is Zach. So high hopes and afterburners end up splitting the series 1-1. There will be no interference at Whiteout, though, as these two teams will fight for the UKN Synchro Championships. And I'm sure both sides are going to have a lot to say following what just happened tonight.
I'm stuck with your stories, but no clue who you are. With no idea if you're dead or just too far. Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. If I fight those monsters, is it you I'll find? If so, then give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a...
Ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we're only an hour into the show, and we're on a co-main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, extremely important match. This is for the #1 contendership to the OPW Coliseum Championship. Introducing first, coming out with that goddamn chainsaw again, this is Cinder Silvane. Cinder Silvane won a Coliseum Rules match against none other than Oda Yamazaki a few weeks back. And that was enough to gain her a spot in this #1 contenders match, as we're going to find out who is going to challenge Alex Sterling at Whiteout by the end of this match. But her opponent looks to be riding a small wave of momentum on his own. Because her opponent this evening, he is the Blue Grass Nightmare, James King. James King won a triple threat Coliseum Rules match against Luis Von Vogel and Wally Jenks in what has been labeled a potential match of the year contender, as he walks in to do battle. If he can do what most people think may not be happening due to her proficiency in this match and take out Cinder Silvane, James King will get a massive championship opportunity at Whiteout against the current champion. But we're going to have to find out, because, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Coliseum Rules match. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualification. The only way to win this match is by submission or by knocking your opponent the fuck out. Introducing first for the Emperor, Cinder Savane. And of course her opponent. He is the Blue Grass Nightmare, James King. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this match challenges Alex Sterling at the pay-per-view. Early trip up by Silvani, stomp to the leg. Nice work, cameraman. Glorious job. Ooh! Nearly sent Cinder off and then clubbed her right in the back to make sure she falls off. And now James has Barbie. Quickly knocked out of his hand. And shin breaker. Irish whip back into the ring. Cinder up to her feet. Kick to the leg. Went for more. But here comes King. Clubs her down to the mat. Most people saying that King is the underdog in this match. But that's certainly not going to stop him. And now Silvani with that toe hold, spinning it, making sure to wrench on every piece of that leg and foot that King's got. Oh. King ate that forearm for breakfast. But Cinder just has an answer for everything King does. Give credit to King, who is doing his best to survive at this point. Oh! Cut her off the apron. Drops an elbow right to the spinal cord. Tried for more. King able to pop the jaw. Onto the shoulders. Face first off our barricade. Goes underneath the ring. He's got a steel chair. Knocked out of his hand into a heel hook. Which King is able to bust out of. Tried for a punt. Oh no, not another one. Unable to get him to tap though. King, clothesline. Another clothesline. And a third. Kick right to the gut. Lifts her up. Slams her down. He's going after the chair. Right to the gut. Another one. Hits her a third time. Referee making sure that Cinder's still good to compete. King lifts her up over her head. Does a full circle. Drops her behind him. Silvani's in trouble. Sky high. However, that will not result in a knockout. Oh, rolls into the heel hook again. King gets out of it. King lets out a roar. Oh, big counter by Silvani. Locking in another heel hook. She will not stop. but pushes her away and now gets to breaking the hand, breaking the fingers, just trying to break something. Kicks him in the head for the Emperor. King's still breathing, but she's got Janice! And that is going to be a knockout. Cinder Silvani is your number one contender. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and the number one contender to the OPW Coliseum Championship, Cinder Silvani. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, your final match of the evening, and it is the other half of the Pick Your Poison. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head down to ringside. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Pick Your Poison match scheduled for one fall, and is your main event. Introducing first, representing Bastard Judgment, he is the OPW World Heavyweight Champion, the Bastard Anubis, Aiden Thomas. Now, Aiden's pick earlier tonight successfully managed to beat Pastel. So by those rules, all Aiden has to do is win his match, and he is guaranteed to pick the stipulation. However, if he were to lose his match tonight, then we will go to the time clock. Because if he loses, then whoever survived longer in their match will pick the stipulation. And let's find out who Pastel chose. Oh boy, it's someone who's got a major bone to pick with Aiden Thomas. We saw him earlier tonight already. His opponent representing the Northern Lights. The maestro of positivity, Ryan Simmons. Ryan Simmons has already competed once here tonight, but it seems like him and Pastel might have had a little bit of an agreement in the back that Ryan is good to go anyway. So here he is for his second match of the night, being Pastel's chosen opponent for Aiden. Let's find out what's going to end up happening here. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 20 minutes on the clock. Aiden Thomas, Ryan Simmons, your main event of the evening. Referee, ring the fucking bell. And Simons tries to come in with a clothesline, gets turned around. Drop kick by Thomas, who attempts to drop the leg. Springboard crossbody by Simons. Now, it is possible the time is going to work against Aiden because while both him and Megami are high flyers, Simons tends to work a much faster pace in his matches, so if Aiden wants to get the win, he's going to have to avoid all of that high-flying offense that Simons likes to put out. As Simons tries to drag him towards the ropes. Eats a series of elbows. Irish whip. Leapfrog. Duck under. Nice drop kick. Picture perfect too, dropping him. And a springboard swanton. He wants him up to his feet. Welcoming the challenge. Ryan says bring it on, and now here comes these two trading blows in the center of the ring. Oh! Big super kick by Aiden. He just leveled Simons, crossbody up the top. Simons forced to roll into the corner, punches his way out of it. Irish whip. Has a hold of Aiden, but no, once again he elbows his way out of it. Simons punches his way out of it. Super kick attempted. No dice. But gives him a kick to the head anyway. Oh shit, what a German suplex. Springboard, splash to the back. Simon's not going anywhere here. Kicks to the leg. He puts him on the ropes. Loose to the outside, kicks to the leg, kicks to the leg. Nice drop kick to the knee. Looking to slow him down. Superman punch on the outside. Throws him across the outside, grabs the leg, and DDTs the foot. More combos, more combos. Big suplex. Elbows right to the rib cage. Nice drop kick by Simons. Aiden popped up to his feet. Irish reverse attempt. But that doesn't happen either. Oh shit! Face first goes Simons. He's up to his feet, rolls away from Aiden, who gets him into a neckbreaker. Referee at a count of 11. Referee reached 13, make that 14. Tight ropes. Fools Aiden, hits him with a drop kick. Wants him up to his feet. Oh, ooh. Counter after counter leading to that Hurricane Rana. Simons looking to finish enough. Breaking the fourth wall. 1, 2, and a kick out. Simons wants Aiden to his feet again. kick by Thomas sends Ryan over the top. Frog splash to the outside. Tried to drop the knee, unsuccessful. Catch does manage to catch Ryan's kick, however. Oh, flips him over, looking to get out of here. One. And Ryan just kicked out at one. Oh, grabbing a hold of Ryan by the arm. Drop kick to the knee. High knee by Thomas. Oh, tried to go for something big again. Once again. Simons tried to bust out of it, and he does. Super kick to the face. That might have just knocked out Aiden. Victory roll, super kick. 1, 2, Hayden kicks out. Simons has Aiden on the ropes here. Oh, Koch, running powerbomb. 1, 2, he kicked out. Drop kick to the chest. Grabs him by the back of the head, puts him into the corner. Tried to go for more. Ryan's backing up. Runs at him. Forearm smash into the corner. Simple but effective. Ryan just popped up from behind Aiden. Victory roll. Super kick. 1, 2. Aiden manages to kick out again. Aiden is in deep, deep trouble here. Axe handle, springboard moonsault. Thomas has no choice but to roll to the outside. Stomp right to the arm. Kick to the gut, flips him around. Inverted DDT. Up he goes, A-Town down. Over the top rope with that tope. Thomas is trying to do anything in this match. Simons waits for Thomas to get in. Gives him a nice little shot to the back. Oh, was possibly looking to go for the Three Amigos. And a little bit of a tribute to Eddie Guerrero. Irish whipped into the corner. Grabs him and going to throw him into super kick to the face. Double stomp. Punch right to the face. Shoulder block to the gut. Sunset bomb. Double leg drop to the stomach. Victory roll. Super kick. Oh! Aiden rolled out of the way. Rolled out of the way. Simon's tight roping the barricade. What is he going to do here? Moonsault to Thomas. He sends him across the outside. Climbing up to the top rope. Phoenix splash to the outside. He sends Ryan in the ring. He's going to try to make the cover. Does he have enough to put this away? Yes, he does. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Aiden Thomas. And ladies and gentlemen, that means officially that Aiden Thomas will pick the stipulation for his match at Whiteout. And ladies and gentlemen, that means we have reached the end of our show. Which means you all know what that means. The next stop is Whiteout. And I cannot give you a direct day, but I can tell you that that pay-per-view is going to happen most likely early next week. So until I see you all then, stay safe, have fun, and don't fucking die. Let's see if we got anybody to raid. We do not. So with that being said, I will see you all later. Bye-bye.